I've done vast research through the schedule. Anybody else who says anything else, man, they're clearly mistaken because they don't know football. It's almost that time of year, man. College football is almost back. We're like a month away. Never thought I'd be saying this that soon, but time has flown by. And Georgia football is almost back in session. It's time for us to win another national championship. A couple months back, I did a video on our roster, our new additions that we got through the transfer portal. This team is stacked from head to toe. Even better than last year, bro. Better receivers. We don't have Carson Beck, but Gunnar Stockton with weapons is just as good, if not better, than Carson Beck. Prove me wrong. Shut the fuck up. That's a true statement. I'm sorry. But today, we're going to be going through our schedule. As you see, man, beautiful schedule. Very stacked.
But we're going to prevail, and we're going to slaughter all of these teams.
A couple months back, I watched the spring game for some teams. And I can say that I'm not impressed. You know, I think that we're still the best team in the country. We just have to put everything together, and once that actually happens, we'll win. So, as you can see, man, in front of us is the schedule. It's very stacked this year.
Stop the cap.
Couple sleepwalker games that we should easily win, but other than that, the competition this year is pretty high. We got some home games, a lot of good home games, because last year we were on the road like hell. At Texas, at Bama, at Ole Miss, basically at Florida, and that's hard as fuck, man. SEC is the best conference in the nation, and you're playing road games every other week. I didn't expect us to win that much, but we did, and we didn't get where we wanted to be, but our quarterback got hurt at the end of the season, so it's kind of hard to win games like that. And when you have the most drops in FB fucking S, fuck that shit. That shit better not happen this year. I'm gonna be fucking pissed. I'm gonna go through all these games, get my predictions out. College football's almost here, man. I'm excited as fuck. Let's get straight to this video, though. So, starting off, we got Marshall, August 30th, almost a month away from today. Exactly. Slaughter, 45-0. 45-0. We're starting off strong. Man. Marshall does not bring anything to the table. Just look how low the ticket prices are. I could afford that. As a broke college student, I could afford that. So, next week, we got Austin Peay. Same thing, bro. 55-0. 55-0. 55-0, man. Easy wins. But then we go at Tennessee. That's the thing about Tennessee, man. We haven't lost to Tennessee since 2016. And that's high football knowledge. If you know, you know. That Hail Mary at Georgia.
Dobbs heaves it. They're bunched up in the end zone. It's tipped up. It's caught. It is caught. Jawan Jennings.
Josh Dobbs. That bald dude with alopecia. I think that's his name. Yeah. Broke our hearts. We almost won with Jacob Eason. Jacob Eason. That's a throwback name. But I don't expect this year to be any different. They lost their starting quarterback because he wanted to be paid to play college football. Doesn't make sense at all. But I don't even know who their starting quarterback is going to be this year without Nico. That was his name. But he's gone, so I expect a slaughter. 45-20. 45-20. Expert predictions right there, man. That's how I see it going. Then Bama comes into town. You know what happened last year.
Command from Lure at the start of this game. You gotta have it right now. And they take a downfield shot. And the catch is made. It's Ryan Williams. Joe's getting free.
That was a fluke. I'm gonna say it again. We played them 10 times. We're beating them 8 out of those 10 times, and that happened to be last year. And I don't expect that shit to happen at Georgia. Fuck that shit. We're gonna blow the fuck out of Bama. I say 35-10, 35-14 at the most. 35-14. I'll stick with that one. 35-14 for Bama. Next week, we have Kentucky at home. We haven't lost to Kentucky since like 2008, bro. 2008. We haven't lost to Kentucky since 2008. They're a basketball school. What do you expect? I don't expect to lose this year. I would say I'll give them 40-12. You know, if they can put up a little, maybe a touchdown and a field goal. I don't know. I doubt it though. But next week we go into Auburn. Auburn hasn't been a threat again since 2017, bro. And I don't expect any less this year. It is an away game, so the score is going to be a little less, like 35 to 10, 35-15, something along those lines. I say 35-15 if they're lucky, but I doubt it. Then we get revenge for last year. Ole Miss as a home game. You know what happened to them 2 years ago when we played them at home? Smacked them around. I'll probably play some clips. You know what happened.
Fake back, launching downfield to McConkey, who comes back and grabs it. McConkey, and now Dart will throw downfield, launched and intercepted. Just a foot short. Now pick it up here, look out, Milton, Bolton, gone.
Last year was a fluke again. You know, Ole Miss defense was crazy last year. I know that, but I don't think they have the same level or caliber of talent that they had last year. I might be mistaken. I don't really keep up with Ole Miss football like that. You wonder why they're not a program that succeeds that well at football. They've been pretty decent, and last year, you know, they beat us pretty handedly because, you know, Georgia, that was one of the worst Georgia squads I've seen. As my time as a Georgia fan, that was pretty bad. But they shut us down. I don't expect the same this year. Maybe 35-20. Maybe that's probably going to be the best team that we played up to that point until we played Texas, which is don't even get me started with Texas, man. We put that belt to ass 2 times in one season. Who does that shit? That shit does not happen, bro. And I don't expect them to win either this year. So, well, we'll get there. Next week, Florida. Florida, they suck, bro. Probably going to win like 3 games this year. I've seen their schedule. It's crazy. But they're not that good of a team. 35-10. Demolition job. We blow the fuck out of Florida for like the 4th time in a row. At Mississippi State, they're not a threat. 40. Just because they're at home. They got that crazy home environment. I'll give them 20. I'll say 40-20. 40-20. That's a good score. Then Texas comes to Georgia. I expect us to blow them the fuck out. Georgia has the best home environment in all of college football. You cannot tell me otherwise. I see it going. Maybe it's gonna be a little lower scoring game because Texas, they're a good team. Probably the best team that we play all season. I'll say probably like 25-20. Close game. I can see it getting a little scrappy at the end. Probably down to the wire. But I see us coming out on top. Gunnar Stockton, he's clutch. He's nice. And he owns Texas. And I can't wait. I can't wait, man. Then next week, Charlotte. Stop it, bro. 60-0. Come on. Get them the fuck out of here. Last game against Georgia Tech. Old-fashioned hate. We haven't lost to Georgia Tech since 2016. Again, that was not a good team either. So, you know, 40... I'll give them 40-14. There we go. We go undefeated this season. That's how I see it. Anybody else who says anything else, man, they're clearly mistaken because they don't know football. I've done vast research through the schedule. Yeah, man. What I'm saying is all facts, all truths, and I can't wait. Yeah.